There are certain revenue streams for a DJ and producer.
I'm not alone in this world. But when I realize I run away from the things I do and the things I say.
Yeah, I just ordered pizza, and if you're wondering why it's already dark outside, it's because it's late. I entirely screwed up today's entire day, entire vlog, everything went wrong. I woke up this morning, felt really sick. I think Vanessa is the one to blame here. Then a friend called me that owns the biggest studio here in the city. He asked me to help him to produce a girl band, which I didn't really want to do, but he asked me in a really nice way. It's a good old friend, and of course he offered me money, so I went there, helped them to produce, record everything. A very busy day, and I couldn't film. I wasn't allowed to film or to share anything. It's like a secret project and no one should know about it. So luckily this morning I already knew that this was coming. So I asked you on Instagram and Snapchat stories to send me your questions, and we will do the next edition of Q&A. So yes, let's get to the Q&A. I will this time first do Instagram. First question is it possible to be a music producer not doing DJ gigs at all? Cameras not really in the right position. Yes, it's definitely possible to just be a producer. You could either be like a producer producing bands, other people recording vocals, doing stuff for advertisement. But if you mean like being a producer, having your own project, for example me, Jon Sine, and not doing any gigs, is actually an extremely stupid thing, because the gigs are like 90% of your income, especially the second you have a huge hit that will just demand that you do the gigs. I think at that point, the latest, everyone would reconsider doing the gigs or finding someone else to do the gigs for you. You could have like a project with a mask or something like that. That's what a lot of people do. This way you can even have like multiple people DJ at the same time at different places, make twice the money. Clapton. Because without the gigs you will miss out one or even two of the biggest revenue streams as an artist. There is like your music, of course, which is, I'd say, like one of the smallest parts actually, but the most important, because it will like promote you. It's like your business card. Hey, here, that's my style, that's my music. That's why people will actually book you. And yeah, of course, the gigs, the bookings, you can earn up thousands of euros, depending how big you are as an artist, per gig for just like an hour or two. Then there are your royalties, the publishing. Then a lot of DJs have a label. I also like started my own label, but not really for the money. It's just I want to help other artists and also be way more free with my own music and be able to release it whenever I want and in the way that I want. And a lot of labels didn't pay me, so why even release with them? Then you get merchandising, which is also a big part, an important part. For most bands, the merchandising makes even more money than their music and their gigs. Like merchandising is the thing as a band. For DJs, it's also getting way more important, because now you can order it online, so it's not only sold at the clubs and at the festivals. Then another huge part can be producing for other people, either like doing ghost productions, that might be a possibility, a career path that you can take, or just producing for huge other pop artists. I know that Skrillex did like, I think the entire album for Justin Bieber, and he for sure will get a fair share of this. Then there are like brand deals. A lot of DJs do advertisement for certain companies, get paid for that, and that can also be like a big part of your income as a DJ and producer. And also I think the last one is actually having other businesses. A lot of DJs that make money or make a little money, and they have some spare money that they don't even need to invest into their music career. They just invest it in other businesses just to be safe. They either buy property, buildings, have maybe a food chain, burger place, or whatever they're into, whatever is their hobby, whatever they're related into, and usually they have people advising them what to do with their money. That's like the normal thing when you make so much money. But yeah, let's actually get to the next question. But first I need to... I hate being sick. I hate it, but I don't want to complain too much. Like in the past 470 something videos that I made, except for the last week, I was just one day sick or maybe two, and now this week like twice in a row. But yeah, I mean, still can't complain. That's the best part about being self-employed, working in the studio. I don't have a lot of contact with other people. I don't have any colleagues sneezing and coughing around, so I get way less sick than other people. I don't get the next question 100%. How a producer start DJing, or how do artists tour around the world? Do they pay or do they have to plan everything? So basically, if you want to DJ locally, you just ask your friends and everything. If you want to DJ globally, you just have to write a huge hit and people will then demand you to come to their places and DJ, basically building your brand so that whatever club is booking you is actually making a profit of you. If he pays you 1,000 euros and there are 100 people showing up, everyone is paying a 10 euros entrance, it's worth it for them because they still have like the plus from whatever the people are drinking. So you're usually worth the amount of people that come to the club because of you and your brand. And like with the organizational part, you usually have then a booking agency negotiating the bookings and also planning all of your trips, all of the flights. The booking fee is paid by the venue. They pay usually like 20% on top for the booking agency, and you as a DJ don't pay the booking agency. So they're basically taking care of everything that has to do with your travel. Hey John, did you have to create a business company entity for yourself before having the label? I'm at a point where PayPal is asking me, okay, yeah, you have to open up a business, not only for PayPal, for your taxes, for everything. If you DJ, if you sell music, if you do anything self-employed, you need to have like your own company. At least that's the case in Germany, but I think also in the US and probably everywhere around the world. I founded my first business company when I was like 15, 16. 15, I think, because that's where I started DJing in local clubs, and you need to write them an invoice, so you definitely need that. Would you ever do a collaboration with another producer? Yes, of course I would, but I'm not so into collaborations. I'm not collaborating for the sake of collaborating and like, I don't know, getting my name out there. If I really like someone else's music and it fits and it makes sense to collaborate, yes, of course. And that's just, yeah, speaking about producers. With vocalists, of course, collaborating, that's necessary for my kind of music. How to write hook and or song text for existing chords which stuck in the head. I can't really answer that. I'm not a songwriter. I'm not really good in songwriting. Whenever a songwriter is doing with me a session, if they have something, I can tell them how to change it to make it kind of better, to improve it and kind of get it into the direction that I wanted, but I'm really bad in starting from scratch, so I could never ever like do the song text myself. Progressive house or future bass? I would go with progressive house. That's kind of what I grew up to. That's like my first real electronic music that I really loved. Future bass is right now kind of big, and that's maybe interesting. Like my next track, the We Runnin' one, is like a combination of progressive house with those classic chords, and the drop is very modern future house. So that's kind of my take of trying to kind of combine two styles that I really like. I don't know if it's a good idea to combine those two styles, but it's somehow working in the track. I really like it. Are you a Lane 8 fan? Yes, I am. I play a lot of his stuff when I DJ. It's really good, also progressive, more melodic kind of tech house, techno. Make a video about making guitar melodies, how you write them and how you play them. So the writing part I could show you, but I'm so bad at playing that I'm actually a little embarrassed. So I can't play like the guitar, like the basic chords and basic melodies. And I try to write all of my guitar melodies myself, or I play them in with the piano or draw them in just to have them as a placeholder. But then actually like the playing is usually done by someone else that is like a professional guitar player and does that for years. This way I'm just getting a better end result for my music. Okay, a lot of people are asking me what game I'm playing at the moment. It's called Hearthstone by Blizzard, and I think I'm now rank... I was 12, but then I dropped down to 13 again, so 12, 13, working on it. What about a Jon Sine gaming channel? I would love to, but I don't have the time to game that much. I I might maybe do the next Q&A as a live stream and answer your questions while gaming, so maybe combining both. I actually did that like 3 weeks ago. I was playing Zelda Ocarina of Time and answering all of your questions live on stream. Amazing game. If you don't know it, check it out. That's the best game ever. And now that you have a connection with Armada, do you possibly see AXSENS as a sub-label in the future? I don't know. No. Probably not. Here's again someone asking about how to make the cable shorter of my headphones. So these are my headphones, the DT7070 Pro with 80 ohm, my favorite headphones, and they're really good. And as you can see, the cable is fairly short, and I didn't do it on purpose. Like, this cable was super long and it just broke a couple of times, so I had to shorten it again, and now that's what it's looking like. You just need to find someone that can shorten it for you. You basically just cut it and rewire it into a new jack connection. And I use this one with an angle because I listen a lot with these on my laptop, and having the angle just, yeah, makes it stick out less. How do you become inspired for ideas? I don't know. I never had a problem with inspiration, luckily. It's more that I have too many ideas and I have to kind of channel down which one of them actually to turn into a song. So I basically just jam along whenever I start a new song idea, and while jamming I make maybe 10 or 15 drafts of songs, just the chords, just the main melody, bounce all of them out, put them onto my phone, listen to them, and then after a week I usually know which one of them works the best. Your favorite Hearthstone card? I don't know how they are called in English because I'm playing it in German, so the cards have different names, but it's I always play the Warlock, and there's like one card that is eliminating all of the minions on the board, and it just has the coolest animation. I think it's called something with Void or something. It's like sucking all of them into a purple. It just looked cool. Do you sing in the shower? No, I don't. I don't even listen to music in the shower. I usually just think. Like, the shower is usually a place where I get my ideas for the videos and for my music. It's like the 15 minutes a day where I'm not online, I'm not in front of a computer editing a video or making music. So it's a good place to just relax and think. Sure, you don't want to take a break today? No, never taking a break. I will do the daily vlogs as long as I can, up to the point where one day something happens so drastic that I'm just not able to do another video. And I hope this day will never come, because there has to be something big happening that I can't upload. Even if I would have to go to hospital, I would still keep the vlogs up. They might be even better because I would have way more time. What sports are you interested? Ooh, sport. Yeah, sport and me. I actually love sport, and I'm a very sport interested person, but I just don't have the time for it. So I try to do like every day like 30 minutes of rope jumping and small exercises at home, which is just a joke, but still better than nothing. And so I can't eat more Nutella. But I was playing basketball for like 6-7 years because I was this tall as I am right now already with 13. I grew very fast and then just stopped. I used to swim a lot. There was even a phase in my life where I was like in the gym every day and swimming 3 times a week. It was after a breakup, of course. Boxing, I did it for 2 years, so don't mess with me. Who's your celeb crush? I don't know. Celeb crush? Vanessa's my celeb crush. Definitely Vanessa. So yeah, I think that's the perfect timing to just end this vlog. Go back onto the couch, relax, cure my whatever I got. I hope it will be gone tomorrow, because tomorrow is an important day. It's Sunday. It's the Sunday where you will see. It's an important Sunday, the most important Sunday ever in Germany. And don't forget to like, subscribe. We will see us tomorrow again with another video. Don't forget to be creative, create, make music. Don't watch too many YouTube videos today. Just cut it here, go to your DAW and make something new.